everyone. Happy Sunday and welcome to the next edition of General Movie Trivia with yet another edition of Pixar Trivia because, at least in my opinion, you can't get too many of those, but I know others would beg to differ. I'm Nikki. I'm the creator of Action Army Brats, and I'll be co-hosting and announcing the match today with none other than call sign Ripper himself, Joe Boros. How are you today, Joe?
Doing well. How are you?
Not bad. It's Sunday, and for me at least, it's a 3-day weekend, so I'm reveling in it right now. Happily. Always. So it's another exciting one. All three of these competitors were in our inaugural Pixar Trivia, and the winner of this is going to face our current reigning champion, call sign Wonderland himself, Jack Mayer. So how are you feeling going into this match today, Joe?
Well, I'm probably feeling pretty prepared. Hopefully the competitors are too, because it's going to be a rough one. And whoever wins this one certainly is going to have their hands full with Jack.
I was going to say, I mean, he likes to spew some shit amongst his competitors. He does not hold back. So whoever wins today is going to have their hands full. But
like the youngest par, Jack sure is a handful.
Yes, they do not want to be the raccoon in this situation. But you know what? I'm ready to go. So starting off today is, you know him, you love him, and he gave us some really amazing answers last time, and we're excited to see him back, is call sign Gerry. How are you doing today, Gerry?
Doing good. Who's the Pardis?
Okay.
No. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm excited to compete. Like I said, I'm here to represent the Wildberries and to have fun and beat them when no one expects us to win.
You're hoping to pull out a win like the Packers yesterday?
Yeah, except for they were dominant. I expect to squeak by and win.
Like the mouse.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so moving on to our second competitor today. He has proclaimed himself the Pixar King, and Ben Bateman himself says that he is the Pixar King, so I guess we have to respect that, even though he's not an injury guy. But you also love him. It's call sign Pardi J.
Salute.
How you doing, Pardis?
Salute.
Doing well. Did some studying during the week, then got tragic news that happened to me. So I'm coming in strong and do my best.
You have your billboard set and ready?
I do, indeed. Right here.
There we go.
Got a marker.
It's a Bateman board. It's only a All right, now going on, introducing our final competitor today. He is a Fan League regular, and he has a pretty good mind for trivia, I would say. But anything can happen today. It is call sign Bloodsport. How's it going, Jonathan?
Got the horns out?
Ooh, the horns.
Yeah, pretty good. You know, I had a kind of a lousy week. I had a little bit of an illness, but today is my first day feeling a little better. Going against these two talented guys here in Pixar Trivia, so I'm ready to go.
All right. Yeah. Everybody, I think we're all ready, right? Nikki, you ready?
I'm ready to go. Just before we begin, I am going to read off the rules for round number 1. So round number 1 is going to be pretty simple. You're all going to receive 10 general questions from Pixar. We will not give the categories ahead of time, though. You will all have 15 seconds to write down your answers, and then we will call upon you all one at a time to show us your answers and to verbally read them aloud. Each question is going to be worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing, and there are no steals in this round. Throughout the match, you will all be able to ask to have a question repeated 3 times. The question will then be repeated, and we will start the countdown over. You guys will also have 1 challenge you may use at any point during the match if you have any issue with the context of the question or the way your opponents have written it. All right. Are you all ready? Gerry, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Say one thing.
Go ahead, Pardis.
The world could need more Monty.
Well, that is true.
I agree with that sentiment. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it today. He wasn't feeling well, but we all could hashtag NMM.
Very cool. Well,
All
everybody's
right.
ready?
All right.
Let's get ready to smoke.
Wait, Joe. We don't have the rights to that. I don't want to get sued please. But I appreciate the excitement, though. All right, now, if you would like to read off the first question,
Sure.
Joe.
In Monsters, Inc., what do the monsters discover is more powerful than children's screams?
I don't have kids, but I have to imagine screaming kids is not a great thing.
That's absolutely true, especially if there's more than one of them in an area.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Gerry.
As someone who has 13 nieces and nephews, their laughter is way more powerful than theirs.
That is correct. And Pardis.
This is the reason my top 5 of Pixar of all time, laughter.
Mine as well, and Jonathan.
Just saw this morning. Rewatched it this morning. Laughter.
And you're all correct. All right, everyone's starting out strong so far. Love seeing that. All right, now question number 2. In the Cars franchise, who provides the voice of Mater?
It's a good film. Well, the first one, the third one are good.
Yeah, I agree with that. As shown on our tier list the other day, the second one, which revolves around this character, not so much. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, starting with Pardis.
Larry the Cable Guy.
That's correct, and Jonathan.
Larry the Cable Guy.
And last but not least, Gerry.
Joe the plumber.
Oh, that's a really good guess, but
I'm
that's not a specific guess.
a big fan of puns. I appreciate the name Toe Mater. It was a good one.
All right, that's good.
Which Pixar film was the first to be nominated for the Oscar for Best Picture?
I do love Oscars, and I love Pixar, so these two things go together very well.
When it comes to Oscars, I'm a bit of a grouch.
I get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, starting with Jonathan.
Up.
That is correct. Gerry.
Up.
That is correct as well, and Pardis.
I put Toy Story 3.
Oh no, that is definitely.
Excuse
very
me.
close.
Excuse me. Something's going on. Can you hold on for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, and while he's doing that, is the King of the Games tied with the guy that no one said would do anything in this match?
I believe so, yes.
Is that what happened?
I knew
Pixar King, Monsters King of
it had to be Up
not
or
a-
Toy Story 3. Up was my first guess, but I should have went with my gut.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I want to
Okay.
point that out. I may
Right.
never be tied again. I wanted to point that out.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, no worries. All right, now
Right.
going on to question number 4. In Inside Out, what sport does Riley play? I'm not very into sports. She would probably beat me.
I played this sport a bit in my life.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shut up, Liam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Jonathan.
Oh, again? Okay. Hockey.
Yeah, my mistake. That's
Hockey.
correct. And Pardis.
That would be hockey.
Very British, and Gerry.
Hockey.
Correct.
All right, another clean sweep. Proud of you guys so far.
You like to see it.
All right, let's move on.
The quote, "Ride like the wind, Bullseye," was first spoken in what Pixar film?
Yeah, we can't play hockey where I'm from because we don't get snow ever, so that would be really hard.
We played a lot of deck hockey growing up, more so than ice.
Okay, that makes sense. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Starting with Pardis.
That would be Toy Story 2.
That's correct. Gerry?
My bad.
Toy Story 2.
Also correct. And Jonathan.
Toy Story 2.
Correct.
Awesome. Another clean sweep by you guys. We're riding
Jonathan's still perfect right now, right?
That is correct. He's 5, but the others are trailing very closely behind.
Yes, Liam, I'm aware hockey isn't British.
And the reason it's Big Buck is because it's a Bateman board, and Bateman called him the Pixar King, so I guess it goes hand in hand.
Those Canadians take their hockey very seriously.
All right, question number 6. In Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, what kind of animal is Crush? This takes place in Australia. That's all I can think of right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Gerry.
I probably missed this one. Turtle.
No, that's correct. He is a turtle.
Here we go.
A righteous turtle, dude. And Jonathan.
Turtle.
And Pardis.
Sea turtle.
That is correct, and I like the specificity.
Yeah.
Don't hurl the shell, dude.
All
Question 7. Which Oscar-winning actor provided the voice for Charles Muntz in the movie Up?
right. Yay. More Up and more Oscars. That's a wonderful combination to me.
Yeah, your favorite Pixar movie?
Yes, as is the actual Pixar Kings, so that made me very happy. Sorry, Pardis. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Repeat.
Okay, you got it in time. First for Jonathan.
Yeah.
Which Oscar-winning actor provided the voice of Charles Muntz in the movie Up?
And I'm sorry, Pardis, you are a Pixar King. You are
Yes.
royalty.
And Jack is the Pixar champion.
Yes, King.
Whew.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Jonathan.
Christopher Plummer.
That is correct. Pardis?
I put IDK.
Oh, unfortunately, we can't give credit for IDK. And Gerry.
I put Pierce Brosnan.
That's
Yeah.
a really good guess, and I would love to see that.
That would be awesome.
It was a drive-by fruiting.
Woo, that was cool. That was close.
All right. Jonathan, still going perfect, but Pardis and Gerry are really not that far behind, so it's still anyone's game. All right. Question
Hey,
number...
We got
What
the
is it?
Pixar champion in the chat.
Oh. Yes, I appreciate Jack putting up at number 1, and I am eternally grateful for him to do that. All right. Question number 8. In The Good Dinosaur, what species is Spot? I loved the Champions rant about this movie. That was very fun to watch.
I really like this question.
I hope it's a little bit tricky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Pardis.
I put long neck.
That is incorrect, Gerry.
Human?
That is correct.
Oh,
And
shit.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I wanted to be specific as possible. Human, K-boy, boy. So
I got Arlo. Arlo's
Arlo's
the
the
long neck.
dinosaur. Wrong.
Damn it.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, they're the 2 leads, so I honestly can get it. And
that
Spot,
was the point. That's why I
we
like the
would've-
question. It's,
and we
Arlo
would have,
is the long neck, and Spot is the human. Yeah.
yes. But honestly, it makes sense. That was part of it. Is we associate Spot with a pet, but in this universe, humans are the pets. So, but everyone's still going pretty strong. So, if you want to go to number 9, Joe.
Question 9. What was the first Pixar film released in the 2010s?
I love release date questions.
Ooh.
Somebody else that we know also is a big fan of release date questions.
Yes, and he's not here, and he's not calling this match, but it's okay. He's still great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Starting with Gerry.
Toy Story 3?
That is correct.
Correct.
And Jonathan.
Yeah, I had to think about this. Toy Story 3.
Also correct. And Pardis.
I put Ratatouille.
Oh, no. It was the latter half of the 2000s, but unfortunately it is the
You know what, Jack?
the S tier film Toy Story 3.
You know
All
what,
right.
Jack? Get ready for Jonathan if he wins this. Because he's going to come for you.
Also, I do want to point out that Jonathan is 1 point away from a perfect round one. I did not specify this. We do not have bonuses though if he gets it correct. It's just a straight 10.
Well, it's great playing with y'all. Bye. No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So that means I win, right?
You still could, Gerry. All right, so here is our final question for round number 1.
All right.
In The Incredibles 2,
Okay.
what school subject does Bob initially struggle to help Dash with? I liked this subject.
Wasn't my favorite, not my worst. Somewhere in the middle. I
It's a
did
horrible
skip it for 2 months.
Horrible.
Straight. 2
And
months.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Starting with Jonathan.
Math is math. Math is math. I can't do it that way. Math.
That is correct. Pardis.
Match rule number is 9. Math.
Yes.
I'll take your word for it. And Gerry.
I was told there'd be no math.
Well,
And you were being correct because I did not say such. But a really strong round 1 from all 3 of our competitors so far. Jonathan in the lead with a perfect round 1. But Gerry not far behind with 8 and Pardis with 6.
Gerry came to play. We got to check that Mountain Dew for performance-enhancing drugs.
I was trying to keep it out of view because I'm sure Mountain Dew is not sponsoring this thing.
Sorry, Mountain
If
Light.
they are, we need to get paid, okay?
I was going to say, like, if they want to sponsor us, I will happily take them up on whatever offer that is. But honestly, it's really a good, strong round from everyone. So we are going to move into round number 2 right now. The rules for round number 2. The competitors will each get to spin the digital wheel to select a category to answer questions from. Since Jonathan is in the lead, he will get the option to go first or to defer. And, well, yes, there's a clear lead, so he will have that choice. Each competitor will get 1 mulligan if they do not like their initial spin, though that will not be the case if they land on spinners or opponent's choice. And then when we progress to the questions, each competitor will receive 4 different questions in that category that will be worth 2 points each. In this format, we do not have multiple choice. However, if you get your question incorrect, you will get a second chance to answer it for 1 point. In the event that you miss it again, your competitors will then have 15 seconds or otherwise stated to write down their steal opportunity, also for 1 point. Now, if you are ready to go, Jonathan, would you like to go first or defer to Gerry?
I'd like to defer.
Okay, then. Gerry, would you like to go or would you like to defer to Pardis?
I'll defer to Pardis.
Okay, so Pardis, you are going to get a spin at the wheel. So fingers
I
crossed.
want to say everyone in chat sucks except for Alex because she's the good one.
Wow.
I'm sure she appreciates that. Okay, you guys see the wheel?
So everyone notices the indicators on the left side.
Just a little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So Pardis, we are going to spin, and hopefully this is a lot better than the last wheel because
Okay,
that wheel
all
was
right.
horrible.
Much better.
Oh no! Okay.
Oh, Gerry.
Ooh,
So-
what are you thinking here, Jonathan?
All right.
All right. So do you guys need the options, or do you have
This
them
is
in the chat?
rigged.
I need to take a look at the wheel again.
Yeah, let's take a look at the wheel a little bit better.
All right. Here are the options. I don't know if you can read them. I'll read them out loud so that everyone in the audience can also hear what they are. They are early Pixar, Toy Story franchise, later Pixar, Finding Nemo franchise, Monsters franchise, obviously not Sarah's Choice, Cars franchise, actors, Incredibles franchise, mid Pixar, or characters.
Okay, Gerry. Well, I'm not going to give him Cars because he likes Cars than most of us.
Yeah.
So, Toy Story, no. Do you want to give him characters or actors?
I'd say we go with actors because I think that's where he'll struggle the biggest.
All right, actors.
Okay. So Pardis, go ahead.
So if he gets it wrong 2 times, do we just write it down?
Yeah.
Yes, that's when you'll get the opportunity to steal. I would still recommend writing it down immediately if you know, just so that you're
All right.
ready. Because from the time you get, go
Can
ahead.
someone time out Liam? Because he's being a bad boy.
Liam, stop being a bad boy. Play nice, please.
All right, let's all be nice. I don't want to. Meg isn't here, so I can't handle this as well as she does. But anyway, Joe, if you don't mind taking the questions for Pardis in the category of actors.
You ready?
I guess.
First question. Which Pixar film features the voice of Aubrey Plaza? You don't have to write it down, Pardis.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pardis, you have an answer.
Toy Story 4?
That is incorrect.
That is incorrect. So you get one more chance, and I'm going to start the clock over. And you do not have to write it down. You just have to say it out loud. And if you want to repeat the question, Joe, for him.
Which Pixar film features the voice of Aubrey Plaza?
Incredibles 2?
That is incorrect. So I'm going to start for 15 seconds for Jonathan and Gerry to write down unless you're both ready.
I'm ready.
I think I got it.
All right, starting with Jonathan.
Monsters University.
That is correct. And Gerry.
I didn't get it.
Okay.
All right, so Jonathan picks up a 1-point steal there, but we
Big
still have 3
steal in your
questions to go.
Pardis, your second question category.
Hold on. All right.
Alexander Gould and Hayden Rollins provide the voice of what Pixar character?
Ooh.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pardis, do you have an answer?
Nemo.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, way to go, Pardis.
Pardis, your third question in the category of actors. Christina Hendricks provides the voice of a character in which Pixar film?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you have an answer, Pardis?
Toy Story 4.
That is correct.
That's correct for another 2 points.
Okay, Pardis.
So hard to
Fourth,
race.
final question in the category of actors. Which actor provided the voices of Molt from A Bug's Life, Van from the Cars franchise, and Bookworm from Toy Story?
Ooh.
I know this one. Dang it.
Remember, you have 3 repeats.
And Pardis, do you have an answer?
Oh, I didn't write it down.
All
You don't
right,
need
so you don't have to write it down. But at this point, it's been too much time, so you'll get another 15 seconds after Joe repeats it. But then you have to give an answer, but it'll only be for 1 point.
Can you repeat as well? Oh, never mind. Not repeat. Sorry. Wait. Is there a repeat or?
You could have, but at this point, it's too late. It's been more than 15 seconds. I apologize. I should have clarified that. But go ahead, Joe.
Which actor provided the voices of Molt from A Bug's Life, Van from the Cars franchise, and Bookworm from Toy Story?
Army Hammer?
That is incorrect. So I'll give you guys 15 seconds, unless you both have it already.
Give me the 15 seconds.
Okay.
I need to think about it.
Okay. So we'll repeat it this time, but going forward for the steal opportunity, there will not be a repeat since it has been read twice already.
Fair.
All right. Go ahead, Joe.
Which actor provided the voices of Molt from A Bug's Life, Van from the Cars franchise, and Bookworm from Toy Story?
Yeah, okay, let's see. That's a
And
tough question.
and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and starting this time with Gerry.
I don't know. John Allen.
Unfortunately incorrect. And Jonathan.
Richard Kind.
That is correct for 1 point steal.
I hate myself.
Jonathan is 100% PPE so far.
Do not hate yourself, Pardis. You still got some good.
You did
pulls in
well.
that
You did pretty well.
Yeah.
Pardis.
You still.
Tough
I
category.
really knew it, but
Hey, there's gonna be plenty of opportunities though coming down the line. Okay, so.
I feel like that was a dig at me.
That was not a no. But just to clarify, because I should have made this more clear, if you want to still answer for the full 2 points, you must ask for the repeat before we're finished with the 15 seconds on the first one. And it will be, and there will, unless you want to use a repeat, we will not give one for the steal opportunity. All right, so is that good for everyone?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
oh, don't worry, Liam. I'm fine with Jack beating me if I win this.
All right, so Jonathan, would you like to spin or do you want to defer again to Gerry?
I'm going to defer.
All right, Gerry, it is time to spin the wheel. All right. And we will spin.
Oh, I'll
The
take
mon-
that.
All right, I had a feeling because I know you love those movies.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna miss them all because I love them. But I'll take it.
I like the enthusiasm. Okay, I will be reading the questions.
I like
for
the confidence.
All right, are you ready to go, Gerry?
Yep.
All right, you do not have to write it down, but Jonathan and Pardis, be ready to write them down in case a steal opportunity comes about. Okay, question number 1 in the Monsters franchise. Who provides the voice of Roz in the Monsters franchise?
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
I hate the voice actor people.
Oh.
And 5, 4, 3,
Cat
2.
Denny.
That's incorrect. So one more chance for 1 point. Who provides the voice of Roz in the Monsters, Inc. franchise?
This is a hard one.
It's a little bit tougher there, but I can't say anymore without giving it away. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anna Kendricks. I don't know. Just guessing names.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. So looks like Jonathan has it. Pardis, I'm going to give it 15 more seconds, unless you have it as well.
I don't know. Let me see.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Jonathan.
Bob Peterson.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. And Pardis.
I have a Pete Doctor.
Oh, that is a really good guess, though.
Not bad. That's not a bad guess.
The 100% PPE for Jonathan. It's impressive.
He's gone perfect so far, but Gerry still has 3 more questions. Okay, question number 2. In Monsters, Inc., what did Sully keep as a memento after Boo returned to her room and had her door shredded?
Ooh, kitty.
He kept a sliver of the door.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so Gerry is now tied with Pardis. Still anyone's game. All right. Question number 3. In Monsters University, I'm sorry, Gerry, which Oscar-winning actress provided the voice of Dean Abigail Hardscrabble? Five,
Gerry loves actors.
4, 3, 2.
James Seymour or season 1. I don't know.
That is incorrect, but you will get one more opportunity.
Yeah.
In Monsters University, which Oscar-winning actress provided the voice of Dean Abigail Hardscrabble?
Is this the biggest get for a Pixar movie character?
Well, they did get Paul Newman, so it's pretty close though. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Lena Headley.
That's incorrect. All right, for the steal, starting with.
I
We gotta
understood that
do
reference.
Starting with Pardis.
She's Brit as well. Helen Mirren.
That's correct. And Jonathan.
Helen Mirren.
That is also correct. So
me and Jonathan get the 2 points or 1?
you
One
just get
each.
one. You get
All of our
one.
competitors playing really well, but it's hard to compete when somebody just won't miss a question.
That is very true. But we still have one more for Gerry. All right, and your final question in the Monsters franchise. How many years separate the releases of Monsters, Inc. and Monsters University? And 5, 4.
Repeat.
Okay, that's one for repeat for Gerry. And he's still eligible for the 2 points because he got it in time. How many years separate the releases of Monsters, Inc. and Monsters University? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
8.
That is incorrect, but I will read it for you one more time for 1 point. How many years separate the releases of Monsters, Inc. and Monsters University? Five, 4, 3, 2,
12.
1. That is correct for 1 point. They were released in the years 2001 and 2013.
Ah, he said 12. Okay, well done.
I had to think between what years I knew a movie, and I had no idea when it was, and so I went to the 2 years I didn't know what movies were in their years.
Hey, it's process of elimination. That was a great poll, and I apologize that there is math involved. But that was a fantastic job, Gerry. You were able to work your way around that, and you were smart with the use of your repeat to get there. All right.
Surprised you were able to pull that one out when you were sitting down. Nifty trick.
All right, so Jonathan,
Yeah.
now it is time for you to spin the wheel. All right, just 1 second, and we will have your spin.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just say I got all 4 of them correctly with 2 points. Is that the end of the game, or?
Let me
No.
double check. Math. I can do math. I just have to think about it. Okay, so that would bring up.
To each would be 8 total questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
So,
8 points, not 8
points.
questions. Not 8 questions.
Wait,
So,
wait,
give me a
never mind.
second.
It's not, wait, sorry.
One at a time.
let me just double check that Jonathan is correct, because in the
8
final
points.
what is it?
Yes, it would be 8 points, 4 questions.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm just trying.
that's
Give me a minute. I need to do the math, because in the final round you can only get a maximum of 9 points. So I believe that yes, Jonathan, if he gets all 8 points, we'll have 22 points, and so it'll be an 11-point deficit. But he must hit all 8 and not allow any steal opportunities. So,
Don't worry, Gerry, we both got this.
Oh yeah.
so he must get at least. Yes, if he only gets 7, then it will still go to the last round. And no, actually, he just needs 6. He just needs to get 7 or more points. Okay.
Wait, so if he gets a 7, 8 points, that means the game's over, right?
Yes, if he gets 6, that'll be 20. So the 2 of you could tie him and force him to answer a question.
So
Okay.
what if so let's say Jonathan wins this, but me and Gerry. So if he does get to 7 or 8 points, then he wins. But what? Me and Gerry has a tie, so what happened to that?
He's asking if we can finish it. Me and Pardis can finish it off, so you come second.
I would be open to that. But let's wait. Let's wait a bit.
Yeah, let's wait for that to happen.
All right. Let's get to that, and we'll see how much time we have. Okay. All right. And here we go.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Oh,
We'll
wow.
have to spin again. Doesn't count.
We get 2 more spins, technically.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh. All
That
right,
one
so,
you can land on twice.
so opponent's choice.
What do you
So,
think, Gerry?
so obviously, just to clarify, you cannot select actors or monsters, but you may pick anything else on this. And just to clarify, early Pixar is Toy Story to Cars, mid Pixar is Ratatouille to Monsters University, and later is Inside Out to Soul.
I mean, how many repeats do I have left?
Pardis, you have 3, Gerry, and the rest of you have 2.
So
I
you
say we
think,
go
Gerry?
late Pixar because you'll have less knowledge of those.
You think so?
I think so. But what do you think, Pardis?
What choices do we have available?
Can you guys read them? I can read them out loud if you need.
Toy Story franchise, Finding franchise, Incredibles franchise, Cars franchise, early Pixar, mid Pixar, late Pixar.
And characters.
Okay. So Gerry, you're saying
Characters
that
is another
late
one.
Sorry, what?
To me, it's between late Pixar and characters.
Same with me. Late characters are can't even speak today.
All right.
Late
I'm going to give you
Pixar characters. So
I'm gonna give you guys 15 seconds to decide.
what would
What
you
do you think?
choose?
I would say characters. What do you think? You good with you?
Yeah, let's go
5.
characters.
Let's go with
Okay.
characters.
All right. So, Jonathan, you unfortunately landed on opponent's choice, and your opponents have selected characters for you.
Okay.
All right. So, Joe, if you would do the honors to begin reading the questions.
Jonathan, your first question, the category of characters.
All right.
In Toy Story 4, what is the full name of Bo Peep's miniature police officer friend?
And 5, 4.
Giggle
3.
McDimples.
That is correct.
Oh wow.
That's a good pull there.
Wouldn't you have to say her rank though too?
No,
Yeah,
that's not her name. We're not our jobs, Gerry.
yeah, that's true. Gerry's right.
Yeah, I'm joking. It's not that big.
Your second question, in the category of characters. In A Bug's Life, what is the name of the ladybug voiced by Dennis Leary?
Francis.
That is correct. Your third question, the penultimate question, in the category of characters.
Okay.
In Monsters University, what is the name of the Professor of Scaring 101 class, voiced by Alfred Molina?
Thank God I saw this yesterday. Professor Knight.
That is correct.
All right. So, Jonathan just needs to hit this for either 1 or 2 points, and he'll win via knockout.
Final question in the category of characters. In Finding Nemo, what is the name of Marlin's deceased wife and Nemo's mother?
Shit. Okay. Repeat the question.
Absolutely. You have one
Yeah.
left.
Yes, 1 left.
In Finding Nemo, what is the name of Marlin's deceased wife and Nemo's mother?
Coral.
That is correct.
And
Good job, man.
your winner by knockout, call sign Bloodsport. I'm not Christian Marlowe.
It was a Bloodsport. That is for sure.
All right. I have to say though, Pardis and Gerry, you guys still put up a really good fight. Jonathan unfortunately just had 100% accuracy, and that's pretty tough to beat.
100% possible points earned. That's impressive.
Oh God.
But before we move on to the end, though, Pardis and Gerry, do you guys still want to go into round 3 to see who gets second place?
As long as the guy who won doesn't mind.
Yeah,
John.
same.
Do you mind, Jonathan?
You know what? As a viewer, I mean, thank God I pulled out the win because you know what? Let's just have fun. I want to just be a viewer and see this.
This is
All
all
right.
for fun now.
I was gonna say, because actually it's probably good you stick around, because now we're gonna see what it's gonna be like for when you face Jack. So it could be good practice getting used to the format. Okay, so for round, go ahead.
So
I'll write it down.
No, right, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. I was gonna say for the round number 3
Jonathan's
rules.
still in, or
No, I'm just
No,
gonna
no.
write it down. Just for practice.
oh,
Yes. All right. I'm gonna read the round 3. It's pretty simple. So you guys are each going to give us numbers from 1 to 31, and they will each randomly correspond to a category. In this case, Pardis was favored over Gerry going into the match, so he will get to give his numbers first. And then they will each be worth 3 points each, and there is no stealing, and whoever has the most points by the end of the round will be declared the winner, or second place in this case. Okay, so starting with Pardis, if you can give me your 3 numbers from 1 to 31.
oh, but you want 3-1. Let's go with 3, 7, and 11.
All right.
I don't know
And
if that's sexy numbers or not, so.
all numbers are sexy.
I'm not a judge of sexiness of numbers, but 3 does have a lot of curves.
That is true. All right, and Gerry.
Okay, let's go with 26 because I'm 26 years old. Let's go with 27 because I'll be 27 soon. And let's go with 8 because it has more curves than 3.
That is true.
I love your first 2 numbers tremendously because they both apply to me as well.
I thought you were going to say 25 because you used to be that age. But
I just want to hear, Jonathan, what numbers would you have chosen if this was like real, the 3rd round?
If it were me,
Yeah.
well, 9, 31, and because now we're playing sexy curves now. Let's just go. Let's just go 6. Just go there.
Pardis, Ken Knapsack would have been a huge fan of your numbers. You picked both 7 and 11. So.
Okay. Anyway, so all right. So, Joe, if you want to start with Gerry with his numbers and questions.
First number you picked was 26. That corresponds with the category The Good Dinosaur.
Okay. I know no one can remember that movie. You can't even remember the question. It's okay.
In The Good Dinosaur, what is the name of the leader of the Velociraptors, voiced by Dave Bowden?
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
Blue.
1.
I think that's the wrong franchise.
Bubba.
Bubba.
All right. Yes.
I got to be honest. I would have missed it.
It's the final round. It's
I
okay.
have not known that one either.
Yeah.
I know, it's the luck of the draw. Now, since you missed it and since you're still tied, I will be asking Pardis his first question. So number 3 corresponds to Toy Story. All right, Pardis, here is your first question. Who provides the voice of Sid in Toy Story?
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
We don't have joke questions. We didn't bother writing those out.
You saw that
And
memorable in the movie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gary.
No, his name is Eric Von Detten.
Yeah, I would
Jonathan
have
has
gotten
that.
that.
Is the king of Pixar getting nervous?
All right.
Hey,
We'll go back to Gerry
Gerry,
for the second question.
All right. Gotta throw it back to Gerry. Yes.
Pick number 27 because you're going to be 27. That
I'll be
corresponds to
26
the
this year.
category Inside Out. question. In Inside Out, joy, sadness, and Bing Bong almost cease to exist in what location in Riley's mind?
And 5. Good.
The land of forgetfulness.
Incorrect. The answer is abstract thought.
Abstract thought.
Yeah, I was about to write abstract. And, yeah,
I would have said Goofy, like the goof, like the silly island.
Was that the machine? Abstract
No,
thought?
it's like that little
Remember
area that has
inside
the sign.
not tunnel.
No, it's that,
like-
yeah, that machine that they go inside that. Yeah, it's that.
I
Yeah.
would have said the goofball or the Goof Island.
Thank you, Liam. All right.
That is a good
So,
question.
yeah, these are tough, but it's the last round of questions. Okay. So, Pardis, your second number was number 7, and that corresponds to The Incredibles. In The Incredibles, Bob states that it's been how long since the Pars have moved into their current house? I love this line.
How many repeats do I have?
You
Let's see.
have all 3, actually.
Oh, wait. Gerry is 2.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat. Please,
Okay.
sorry. I'm going to say please.
No, I appreciate it. In The Incredibles, Bob states that it's been how long since the Pars moved into their current house?
At the beginning of the movie, right?
Can't have that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do you have
7?
any? That is incorrect. The answer is 3. It's during that conversation when he's at work and Helen calls him after she unpacked their last box. And he's like, in the last 3 years didn't count because I love that line.
Oh, because Jack is here.
Taking a bath.
Yes. All right.
Back to Gerry for the curviest of numbers. You picked number 8. That corresponds with the movie Wall-E.
Okay.
In Wall-E, which actress provides the voice of Eve or Evie?
I'm sorry.
It is.
What?
No, this is, and I'm going to take my 15 seconds, okay, here and use it. I don't
And
care
5,
about who voices the
4,
actresses.
3,
I
2,
don't know.
1.
Melissa Tomei.
That would have been a great. That would have been awesome.
Do you see
Pick
Melissa?
this.
for me
You're a
or
little
Marissa?
robot. You're
Wait,
floating
hold
through
on.
space.
Hold on,
You
Joe. Did
see
you
a
say
little
Melissa or Marissa?
Marissa.
Oh, I heard Melissa.
Anyway,
Alyssa.
that's
What the heck is Melissa? What was the answer?
Alyssa Knight.
So many actor questions.
it's
will
not
not-
so many. It really
We
is.
just
And
got,
also,
we got lucky and landed on the actor question. That's what happens sometimes.
So, Pardis, you also had the category of actors, so those were automatically actors.
Really, Nikki? Come on.
all right.
Hey, I got
anyway.
characters, so I don't want
At
to
least
hear
it's better than actors.
Anyway,
who
all
provides
right.
the voice of the characters.
Let's hope that Pardis gets this right. So we have
What happens if I don't get this right?
You tied.
I'll
The
let
type-
you guys. I will let you guys pick one more number each, but I really don't want to use up every question to talk you.
Let's just
Okay.
Just get it right, Pardis. Okay.
Okay, Pardis, your third number, oh God, was number 11. And that corresponds to the
Actors, right?
category. Yes. I'm not even kidding.
go figures.
Okay, here we go though. And I will actually give you 20 seconds for this one. Okay,
Ooh.
hold 1 second. Okay. Which 2 Pixar films feature the voice of Nathan Fillion?
Ooh.
I am a big Firefly fan. solid show.
I wish it was name at least one movie.
Well, one is better than none.
5,
But not as good as 2.
4, 3,
Repeat.
2. Okay. Which 2 Pixar films feature the voice of Nathan Fillion?
Oh, maybe it's this.
Buy, rent, get rid of. The Rookie, Castle, Firefly.
I haven't seen The Rookie. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And
Cars 3 and Monsters University.
yes!
Wow.
You got that correct.
Really?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
There's a
Congratulations.
party in Texas tonight.
Yes.
Good job, Pardis.
Second
That was-
place. Well done. Well done.
That was a really good poll, and see, actors can be your friends sometime. All right. That was exhilarating, but
So I won.
Heart racing a bit at the
Second
end.
place.
No, you didn't win.
No, I said
You
second
want
place.
to, you want, yeah.
I won
You-
second place. That's what I said. Second place.
all right. That was quite a match, but honestly, it was honestly still a blast. Thank you guys for coming. Gerry, you still came to play and you had some really good polls. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Honestly, the only real question that I feel that I messed up on was the Inside Out one. Almost every other one I messed up was actors, actresses, directors, something like that. And honestly, I don't care about those. So it's not disrespect to any of the game. It's valid questions, amazing questions. I don't care. So I'm mad I missed up on the where they got almost died at. But besides that, I felt I did a good job. Jonathan, go beat Jack. He's getting cocky. Okay. And I'm glad you guys had me. I had a great time. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're happy to have you.
He's
Go ahead,
confident.
Joe. Sorry.
When you call him the best, it's a compliment.
Also, I'm happy we got a good answer from you.
Joe is a better host than you, Dan. Let's just face the facts.
Whoa.
You're very mean.
Fine words against the host. Well, anyway, Pardis, you had a really good poll in that final question, and you are still Pixar royalty. And I appreciate the cheese hat because it goes
The
to my
mouse
head.
got the cheese.
But anyway, so how are you feeling, Pardis?
I feel great. That last question was tough, but I managed to pull it in to get second place. And Gerry,
Yeah.
you did really well in this match. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you guys all played really well.
You did, and honestly, and here I just found it, and I agree with Alex
Thank you, Alex.
But Jonathan, it can't be disputed. You are a threat to this, and now you're going to have a huge challenge in Jack, though, who did not miss a single question in his last championship bout. So, how are you feeling going into that one?
Because I performed at even though I'm feeling better, I performed at about 80% today, so I'm not in my full 100%. So he's going to be very scared when I'm 100% this match coming up, because he's going to be afraid of me and he's going to get the horns. And yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't want to be too mean today because I'm not there yet. So. But seriously, Pardis and Gerry played a really great match. Actually, I thought that was more entertaining than our match as a whole, to be honest, seeing who will get second place. And, look who's here.
I literally just snuck away from work, so I might get caught, but if I don't, good job. I don't know who won. I can see now actually that it was Jonathan, so congrats, Jonathan. I'm looking forward to our match hopefully soon.
Thank you, buddy.
Should be a good one. That's all I have to say.
All right.
I was told Jack, I won second.
Okay, now I got a quick question, you guys, before we leave. Did anyone else think, real quick, Jack grew a beard when you saw the mask down there? I was like,
Oh, stop it.
wow,
He's not
he grew
old
a
enough.
beard faster than me. I want to put that out there.
He's
That's what
far
I
too
thought.
young for a beard, Gerry.
Yeah, I know. That's what's scary.
This is math I don't want to have to do right now. I think we're all tired after this. But I do want to thank you all for coming. A huge thank you to all three of our competitors today, and a huge thanks to Joe for co-hosting with me. This has always been a huge blast. So as of right now, for
Nikki, can I say something really quick?
Yes.
Right. Hello, Dan, current general debate winner.
That was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say one more
I gotta
thing.
admit, Dan and Jeff are still good hosts.
I was going to say that, but also I want to applaud Nikki for the questions and hosting today.
Yeah, Nikki did wonderful saying all these.
She was behind the scenes and on screen.
Yeah.
Aw, appreciate that. A lot of work goes into it, but I wouldn't do any of this if I didn't want to. And I really love how excited you all get for this and seeing all of you be able to flex your knowledge. It's always really exciting for me, but I couldn't do any of this without other competitors and co-hosts to be involved in this. So thank you guys tremendously for that. All I was going to say is for upcoming programming, for right now, there's nothing set in stone date-wise, but we will, of course, be having our final championship match between Bloodsport and the incumbent champion Wonderland. So that is definitely going to be quite a bloodbath.
It's going to be quite the match. Two players who in their last matches pitched perfect games, going head-to-head. It's going to be a good one.
Yes. So hopefully you know your chairs pretty well. But before we go, we have one more person to bring on.
I'm not surprised, obviously.
I know I'm frozen, but who is it?
I know, Jonathan froze.
I can hear you.
Of course, obviously. Oh my gosh, I'm just so proud. We've been working on this like for a good little while now, so I'm glad it's paying off. I'm really cold and I have to tense the blanket. But also, Maddie, I will be DMing you my Venmo info because you know you placed a bet. I won said bet, so you know that's
it's silent.
Tell me Maddie did not bet on me.
He did bet on you, and I was like.
Oh, Gerry wouldn't have
Maddie.
taken
I
that.
love you. I love you.
Yeah, but also, yeah, again, Jonathan, super proud. I know you were working very hard to rewatch a bunch of these, and those categories were really, really intense.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
You blew it out of the park, my dude. I had no idea what to I had no idea what to expect from you because I haven't really seen you in much. So I was like,
except for last general standing.
That's true. Except, I mean, that's like a variety of things. It's not really meant to be one. It's not like the exhibition match. And Gerry, I knew, like Gerry, what are you doing here?
I'm still waiting for you to buy me my 2 sodas that you promised me at one of the live events. Okay, you promised me you'd buy me 2 sodas after the event. You never did, okay? No, we're not supposed to talk about that. Never mind. Scratch that. I'm here to have fun and sharpen up your competitor. And then hopefully he goes on and takes it on to the next level. That's what I'm here for.
Hell yeah. It's a matter of time until my dude is drafted. So we got to have these little warm-up sessions. So I'm here for it. Congratulations, everyone. I can't wait to see more of y'all.
Thanks for joining us, Alex. And you have a hell of a competitor.
Thank you, Alex.
Well, guys, before we go, do any of you have anything else to plug? Starting with Jonathan.
No, I don't have anything else to plug, but unfortunately now I am recuperating, but I do have one match coming up. Oh, okay. I do have one match coming up on Full Metal Random on Tuesday. Hopefully I'm at least 90%. I have a Full Metal Random match on Tuesday. It's Martin Scorsese, all Martin Scorsese movies. Yeah, Pardis, your favorite director right now. All Martin Scorsese.
2 so far. I think 2.
Okay, all Bloodsport, you are a Raging Bull.
Yes, I am right now. Yes, all Martin Scorsese movies, Full Metal Random, and I hope y'all check it out on Tuesday night.
Awesome, and we wish you the best of luck. Pardis, what about yourself?
You can find me on the next trivia match hosting the MCU match between Pat and Buck. And also, later in the year, sometime, you can see me going against Nikki in a match about all 4 Shrek films and Puss in Boots.
I hope I don't get my ass whooped during that one, but I'm looking forward to that. And Mr. Cheesehead.
Okay, you can find me next Sunday watching the Packers destroy whoever wins today in football. You can also follow me. I don't know my Twitter handle, but find it somehow. I will be live tweeting during that game, the Packers game. So that's where you can find me. Just somehow search Jeremiah, Gerry with the G, and you will find it.
Gerry with a D, like Jerry V, who is in our hearts.
Yeah, just
All right.
yeah. I forgot to add that. Find me at my social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter at JohnCaro4. So, yeah.
Nice. And then Joe, anything for you to plug?
Not much. You can follow me on Twitter. At that.
Oh,
that
nice.
way. There. See, yeah. About it.
Nice. And here for future hosting gigs, need more Monty.
Absolutely.
We all could use more Monty. He was missed today, but we will hopefully see him very soon in future scrimmages. And to clarify, Ferris, we don't have dates yet set for any of the trivia, but hopefully we'll get some relatively soon. I just need to make sure the questions are written. But thank you all again. Thank you for joining us today. For me, I can never get enough Pixar, but I'm probably annoying the hell out of everyone with all the Pixar. But hopefully we'll have, as Pardis said, our MCU and our Shrek matches very soon. But anyway, so have a happy Sunday, everyone. And on behalf of the generals here today, we salute you.
Salute.